Hey, what's good, y'all? I wanted to talk about Larenz Tate. Someone that's been acting over 30 years. I pretty much like him in all of his movies. As most of you know, he is on Power for this last season as Councilman Tate, and I believe it was season 6, episode 3, where he was like totally nude for the first time. I mean, of course, not the front part, but in a very sexual scene on Power. And I just wanted to just comment that I really don't think that was necessary for him to do a scene like that. I mean, I guess maybe he was trying something new. I was waiting to hear about all the comments afterwards, and nobody really said anything about it. I mean, there was a couple of women that were, saying how good he looked or whatever, but nobody really talked about it. So I just wanted to know what you guys thought about it, if you saw it, or just in general. Like, he has all these years of work behind him and very successful. And I saw him on the Breakfast Club, and he's very, very intelligent. And of course, since he's a man, I don't think, it's not a big issue, but he was saying that 50 Cent, he directed the episode, so he wanted that scene to be a sort of comedic scene. And that's kind of how, I don't know, it just felt awkward for me. Like, I thought Larenz Tate was always cute. I never really crushed on him like that, but I always thought he was cute. And it was kind of like what it would be like to see your brother naked in a scene like that. So I don't know. It just kind of made me feel weird. And I'm kind of like, I don't think, he had to do that anyway. I mean, in Love Jones, they had a scene in there, but, it wasn't really like this scene in Power. So, and then he also talked about how, they keep saying how young he looks because he just turned 44 and he does look good. He said he leads a plant-based lifestyle. So he doesn't eat meat. And so I guess that's the key. He said he drinks a lot of green juice. And he actually has 4 sons. I didn't know he had 4. I knew he had 3. But I didn't know he had 4 sons. But he says him and his wife sleep in separate rooms because every time they sleep together, they end up having a kid. So, I mean, whatever will float your boat. But basically, that's all I really wanted to say. You guys can check out the interview on the Breakfast Club, and of course, for Power, you have to sign up for stars to see that. But I just thought more people would be talking about that scene that he did, because I don't think I've ever seen him straight up naked like that. It was like it was weird for me. Alrighty, guys, let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you guys next time.